Hi everybody. Okay, so I was not sure that I was going to feel like doing much of anything with regards to to recording this week. Because you know how I've been previously yeah, previously before, but I've decided that we're gonna keep with the Tirin world, but I am going to do a creative build. Um, that way we can keep with the theme. We don't need two worlds. Um, and we just know that we're not going to work on survival builds in creative and vice versa. So what I thought I would do is work on transforming this village in survival mode. While we're in creative mode, we'll find a spot for I'm just turning up the sound here, for a creative house. So like here, there's plenty of room behind it, so we can transform it. We'll terraform things so that we can go from there. I'll pick these up. Okay, that's affirmative, oh brother, affirmacraft thing. So I'll go and I'll put that away. So, and then that way, we'll divide up the two, and that goes the same for, then that way we have, fantasy art as well. It's still art. So what I did is everything that is survival, I put in here, and this is going to be our survival house. What we make for our creative house will be in there, and we'll make it spawn proof. So I'm going to look around. I like this area here. We'll clear out this, and thusly we'll be able to expand, but we'll also have something right within the village, and I think that's a good thing. So, okay. I usually go, doesn't matter whether it is survival, creative. I usually like, what's that? Oh, the fletching table. I'm still getting used to stuff in this texture pack. But I usually like using dirt to kind of, to start my build off. So that's what we're going to do. I plan. Some people don't. Okay, so let's get dirt. And I've left the torch in my inventory because I can use that. Now, I'm going to, while I'm here, I think I'm going to build up this area a little bit too. Because that'll add some room. Now this can all be on the same, actually I'm not going to. Okay, so we're going to leave that because I can expand that out. So I think what we'll do is we'll start about here. And I think, like Andy is Yoda, I'm going to do a 5x5 build. I usually like a 7x7, but since we've just picked a little plot here for our first creative house, we'll go 5x5. And I think what I'll do is it looks like our village is pretty sparse. So I think what I'll do is while I'm here in creative mode today, I'll add some villagers, so that when we come back to it, hopefully we'll still have we'll have some. Now, Furnicraft, in case you haven't known, is a bedrock mod which adds tables and chairs and all sorts of stuff. Recently, they have actually made it so that they bring in NPCs for your villagers. So you'll get a mixture of villager and NPCs. So non-player characters. So anyway, let's go and start here. 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see whether this will work, because this may be right now, just a very small cabin. And that's okay. I think it's going to. But that's okay. For starting out and broadening our village, that's probably one of the better things to do. So what I'm going to do is 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4. Well, it ends up being 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's pretty close to the path, but whatever. When we spawn some villagers in, we can use it. Okay, so I usually do more detail with the dirt. So, and I usually make that the outside decorative wall, but since it's so small, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make that dirt. So I forgot to check the time. I'm going to do that. Okay. So, also too, we are in, I forgot to mention, the Nether update, the 1.16. And I will make a mention of that in the show notes. I'm loving some of the blocks, like this one here, the crimson planks and the warp planks. I did some in my another world that I'm going to work on. Maybe once every 4 creative, or just once every 4 Minecraft times, 4 or 5. What I may do is a world tour. But we're gonna keep with traditional. Let's see. Let's look around. We can continue building throughout the night. We have birch and oak. So why don't we keep with that colored palette? Birch, oak, and cobble. So I'm gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna do oak. So, oops, I forgot to change. Okay, so those of you that have seen me build before, you'll see that I build kind of weird. I build in steps, and it doesn't matter whether it's in creative or survival. Simple reason, I find I can visualize it easier. So, I think what we're going to do is oak with cobble, and we'll see how we do with a birch roof. Now I realize all these have oak roofs. But we want to distinguish this as the creative house. So, okay. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to be making this, well, fortunately or unfortunately, I'm going to make this spawn proof. And that's something that we're going to work on too in the future too, is making this whole place spawn proof. If you're on Twitch, you know of a fellow named Stenos, and he has done some interesting spawn proofing, and I'd like to try that here. So, and I'll leave a note and link to both his regular channel, his Twitch channel, and his VODs channel. If I can't link to his Twitch, I'll at least link to that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So I think one more. Not there. Okay, so we go here. Not there. There. So this is going to be a very small house, but like I said, this is going to be a start. Oops. Okay. And then we'll finish here. Now, because this is such a small house, I'm not going to do a second story. I like doing that, but we are going to do a nice little patio here. So, yes, this has the old-fashioned kind of kingdom look, but I like to do, if I can, a combination of modern kingdom. So, okay, now that we're here, let's pick something for the floor. I don't want stone. Come on. Over here, maybe. I know I'm very slow when it comes to this, but I ask that you bear with me. Come on. There, well, slabs. Duh. I like jungle, not acacia. I like the jungle wood I've in other texture packs. So I think that's what we're going to do as the floors in this house. Check the time. We're doing good. Whoops, I didn't mean to bring up the notification. But here we go. Okay, so now, whoops, that needs to be this. I'm going to go kind of fast here. Now that I know what I'm doing, then I can go a little bit more. And that was part of my plan sometimes, is I don't know what I'm doing, and therefore, now what I tend to do is I'll build it, take a look, which we're due for anyway, and take a look as to where certain structures will be. Like, we need a window, we need doors, we need a lot of things. So we'll go back to this because we're at the top. And okay, so we're not going to do the roof yet. I'm going to keep with these two here. They're going to be combination kitchen and dining room. and a very small bedroom. Like I said, this is going to be a small house. Okay, so now we're going here. Now, because we figured it did some work here, I'm going to make the door. Now, to make this kind of pop, let's do a couple trials here. I don't want... Let's try birch door, and I'll also put dark oak. I'm thinking birch because of the fact that... No, I don't like that. Let's try dark oak. From this side, I like it. Yeah. I'll try also... we'll try regular oak. I was hoping to deviate for at least that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. What do you think? Tell me in the comments, and I'm gonna put it back to dark oak. But tell me in the comments, and next creative day, we will figure it out. Like, we'll put in what you say. Because I like the dark oak on both sides. But yet, that's not really our palette. So, something that we have to think about. While I'm thinking